Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of you. I am William C. Paulet Tabas Jr. from Maratudo Magsingal, Ilocos. Sabi nila, umawad na daw yung pag-discuss mo kung three finger is swak dyan sa mouth mo. Pero sa akin, I don't know. Mahina kasi boses ko, sorry. So, now I'm gonna discussing about organization and management. So, na-discuss ko na to kanina sa sarili ko. Pero, uulitin ko lang para ma-review ulit. Kaya yung strategy. 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 So, lesson 1 is about, punta muna tayo dun sa managerial skill. So, there are three managerial skills, which one is conceptual skill, human skill, and technical skill. So, what do you know about conceptual skill? So, i-discuss ko yan. Conceptual skills is about the ability that managers to think possible solutions, or through their ability to visualize abstract situations. They can develop holistic view. So, mapapadali nila yung pagresolba sa isang problema because of conceptual skills. Next is human skill. Madali lang to. Like this now. I'm public speaking. This is a human skill. Pero nahihiya talaga ako. Mahihain akong tao, syempre. Kwento ko lang. From the past. Ako po ay isang salutatorian pero mahihain. Paano ako naging salutatorian? Ang hirap nun. Mahirap yun. Kasi, yung disadvantage ko sa iba, kapag nagre-recite, parang sumasakit yung dibdib ko, yung tiyan ko. Kasi, parang may gusto akong sabihin, pero pinipigilan ng sarili ko. Bawal yun. Huwag niyo akong gagayahin. That's the biggest mistake in my life that I should... Sana inayos ko yun. Okay. So, patagid pala kasi I'm asymmetrical. Ganito kasi, pangit pala ako. Pangit ako pag ganito. Okay. Keme. Dark spot lang kasi sa gilid. Nandito yung ilaw. Okay. Napakwento pa ako. Balik tayo sa pag-discuss. Next is human skill. This is enable managers in all levels to relate well with people, communicating, leading, inspiring, and motivating them to become easy with the use of our human skill. With the use, gamit ang ating kakayahan. Okay? Next is technical skill. So, what do you know about technical skill? This is about technique. Okay? Technique. Strategy. Technical skill is about we are expertise. Expert tayo. Kailangan natin maging expert para ma-achieve yung technical skill. Okay. So, they are the ones who manage and management workers who employ varied techniques and tools to be able to yield the good quality products and services for their company. Next is, punta na tayo sa lesson 1 is about environmental forces and environmental scanning. Hello again. Sa business environment, babasahin ko muna kasi slow learner ako. Slow learner na naging salutatorian. I don't know kung paano, pero kinaya ko. I trust God, I love God. Amen. Business environment refers to the factors or elements affecting a business organization. So, business environment. So, yung business environment at business or organizations Siya yung umaapekto dun. Inaapektuhan niya. So, this is business organizations. This is business environment. Okay? Inaapektuhan. Kung ano yung galaw ng business environment, naaapektuhan yung business organizations. Ganun yun. Next is, so, may dalawa unit dito. Internal and external. What do you know about internal and external? By the way, wait, sakit ng egg ko. Okay. So, external refers to the factors or elements outside the organizations, while internal is inside the organizations. So, what are those outside in the organizations? Those are the owners, customers, and investors. While inside those are managers, employees, and so on. That's all. So, punta naman tayo sa environmental scanning. What do you know about environmental scanning? This is about scan. Scan natin. Scan. Tingnan mo. This is to seek or sorting through data about the environment. Okay. Next is about inflations. So, alam naman natin na palagi itong dinidiscuss or nandidiscuss ito sa AP10. Okay? AP10. AP grade 10. Inflation is about pagtaas ng presyo. Increase. Halimbawa noon, ganito yung price ng isang talong. Mababa lang. This is 40%. What I mean is, mga 20 pesos yung isang kilo. Okay, 20 pesos isang kilo. Tapos, nung pabago, yung, pataas yung taon. I mean. Yeah. So, tumataas yung presyo. That is increase. That is inflation. Naintindihan mo ba? Siyempre, hindi. One advice is na hindi ko dapat din gawin sa ngayon. Diba? This is about gestures. Dito. At dito. Dapat wag lumampas yung kamay mo while discussing. Kasi kapag dito sa baba, parang ang OA mo na. Pag dito sa taas, parang ang weird mo na. So, this is dapat kanda ka na. Okay. Good. Naintindihan mo ba? Dapat lang. Kikinig ka eh. Now, it's changing options. Changing options. People spending habits and inflation rates magkakakonekta yan dun sa economic situations. So, discuss muna natin yung changing options. This is changing options. The consumers change in preference of goods and service offered. Bahala na yan. So, doon naman to sa interest rates. Interest rates, the total amount of borrower must pay, yung kailangan niyang bayaran na inutang niya noon. Pero, yung inutang niya noon, tumataas yan kasi because of the percent or yung interest. Halimbawa, kung 5% yan, ibig sabihin 20 pesos. Pag 10%, di ko alam. Kumputin mo yun. Kaya mo yan. Na naman tayo sa people spending habits. Consumers changing ways of spending the money on goods and services. So, iniiba nila yung pinagkakastuhan nila. Like, kung ano yung mas swak, yung mas bet mo, dun ka. Changing options of spending habits. Okay. Ito naman tayo sa mga components of the external business environment, general and specific. Systematic monitoring. What do you know about systematic monitoring? This is about monitor. Okay? May keyword na dun. Monitoring. This is how to improve the organization. Siyempre, pag monitor mo na, like, kung makikita mo na yung mga mali, makikita mo na yung naman dapat enhance. At makikita mo na rin yung mga nag-improve. Like, at mabivisualize mo na, dito mo na magagamit yung pagiging conceptual skill mo to visualize abstract situations. Okay? Next is about the general environments. So, yung general environments may parte-parte yan. Una is economic situations. Next, socio-cultural situations. Next, political legal situations. And next are demographic situations. Next, technological situations. And next, lastly, but not the least, world and ecological situations. So, in my own opinion dun sa pagkaanan niya. So, economic situations na sabi ko na kanina, yung mga spending habits, changing options, and thus rates, yun. Doon naman tayo sa socio-cultural and situations is about changing values. Okay? Kung ano yung makakasama natin, makakasama sa consumers, siyempre, hindi nila bibilin yun. So, mag-iisip yung producers ng swak dun sa gusto ng customers. That is socio-cultural. Doon naman tayo sa political legal situations. This is about pag-establish ng product, tinitingnan mo na ng mga para tingin doon sa kung may maganda bang epekto ito sa atin or wala, or nakakasira. Like yung sabon ni Rosmar daw. So, yun ay pinabanish. What do you mean about banish? Right? Nawala. Pinawala. Ay, pinasardeng game. Sa Tagalog, pinasardeng. Basta may bad side kasi yung sabon ni Rosmar daw. So, pinasara yun. Or, para disciplinary actions. So, basahin nga lang para maintindihan nyo. So, political legal situations refers to national or local laws and international laws and rules and regulations that influence organizational management. For example, labor law related to preventing employers from firing their employees without due to process required the former to allow the matter to exercise the right